Welcome back to Kombi Life. We're on the road for a month-long road trip through Ireland with myself, Ben, local lass Faith, and adventure dogs Alaska and George. The past week we've been hunting out the most remote and most stunning parts of Ireland's famous Wild Atlantic Way.
Look at this,
Where the views are wonderful and the neighbours mostly woolly.
Local guides.
In this episode we're pushing south along Ireland's immense coastline, which let me tell you is something not to be missed and is sure to be an unforgettable adventure. Of course, you guys are invited too, so don't forget to subscribe.
Look at this stunning ocean road. That's nice, isn't it?
That is nice.
Oh wow. Any road where you get to drive along right next to the ocean, that's my jam. That's my favourite. Like Great Ocean Road in Australia, Highway 1 in the States, countless roads in South America. Honestly, that's the way to road trip. And Ireland's got some pretty decent ocean roads too. Is this like a must-do road trip route?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, is this like an Irish classic?
Yeah, this is the Wild Atlantic Way.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're going to find us somewhere to sleep tonight.
Mission accepted. That'll do. Let's have that one. Right, we're off road. Never hurt anyone.
One day you're going to go into an Irish ditch and it's just going to be pure bog and you'll just lose the van
Will be it. Boomerang, last seen in Ireland.
in a bog.
Dinner time.
Here's something I made earlier.
Oh, look at that. How convenient. €3.50
A
for
quiche.
a massive piece of quiche. That'll do. As you can see by my attire, it's bloody freezing. This is very, very cold here. There's a heat wave in the UK at the moment, but we're not experiencing any of that in Ireland. But look at this. Absolutely stunning. This is our view for the evening. And there's waves down there, so I'm going to get my first surf in Ireland tomorrow. Very, very excited about that.
The next morning.
These guys are going for a walk. I'm going for a surf in Lahinch, which you said is Ireland's #1 surf spot, right?
I think so.
Conditions are not ideal today, but I'm going to get in the water anyway because I'm absolutely desperate for a surf. Wetsuits. Got a very old and holy wetsuit here. It's 4-3, so spring conditions. Even though it should be summer conditions, it's Ireland. I'm thinking it's going to be cold.
It's going to be freezing.
Yeah, when I looked out online to see what wetsuits to wear for Ireland, it's like you should bring boots, gloves, and a hood, which I have none of. But I think it's going to be okay. We'll see. You stay there, Boomerang. Can't bring you guys with me, unfortunately, because, no camera gear to do that. And Faith isn't going to sit on the beach for hours.
And it's not a dog-friendly beach, so I can't bring the dogs down there.
Yeah, that's a shame. So a quick surf for me, and then back on the road.
Although Lahinch often produces world-class waves, today was unfortunately not one of those days. But it was still great to start the day by catching my first Irish waves.
It wasn't cold at all. So much fun.
It's freezing.
Oh, so there's a bit of plastic in the water.
I saw you coming out with that, all right.
Yeah, no, it's not too cold, honestly, but I'm glad I wore the booties because there's jellyfish everywhere.
I saw someone getting treated at the lifeguard centre for a sting.
Really?
Yeah.
Next up, we're heading to a real treat for the eyes and another must-stop location on the Irish Wild Atlantic Way road trip.
Love a country road.
This is a high-quality Irish road.
Hello and welcome to the cliffs of Moher.
The size of those cliffs, absolutely massive. Should have brought the climbing ropes.
No way.
The Cliffs of Moher in the beautiful County Clare is one of the most visited tourist locations in Ireland and comprises a stunning coastal walk, 18 kilometres or 11 miles in length.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning. I keep saying that every place we go. What a stunning piece of coastline, but I mean really, look at it.
Oh, don't look down. That's my advice. Do not look down.
It's limestone too, right?
Yeah.
Right, all full of fossils.
Yeah, we saw some really cool ones on the way down here.
These sea cliffs, which reach a staggering 214 metres or 700 feet, are not stable. The cliffs are subject to erosion from the relentless pounding of the fierce Irish Sea below.
Oh, it's so windy up here, you definitely wouldn't want to get too close to the edge. It It's a long way down and you would not survive that fall. And it looks like the edge is quite crumbly too. They've actually already moved the path back from the original cliff path walk further back because of the sheer number of people that come and visit here. And apparently quite a few people do fall over still taking selfies on the edge.
At peak season, there's an estimated 30,000 pairs of birds on these sea cliffs, with over 30 species of birds, including Atlantic puffins and fulmars.
Unfortunately, this is a no drone zone, and rightly so. There's a lot of seabirds nesting on the cliffs here, and it would disturb them, so it's better to not have the drone here. However, I am going to try to get out the long lens and see if we can get in close on some of these nests and have a look at the birds and appreciate them that way, in a respectful and safe way. Stunning. Right from the cliffs we are headed further south towards County Kerry, next port of call. There's a big loop to get around the jagged coastline here, but I think we're going to try and find a ferry to get across to save ourselves a bit of time. Ferry time.
Okay, I'm excited.
Time to get on the boat. Short ferry ride, 22 euros, 22 minutes apparently, so euro a minute. The way the Kombi's going at the moment, and the cost of gasoline and petrol is definitely worth us getting on this ferry.
The ferry ride saved us about an hour and 20 minutes of driving apparently. In reality, it's more likely to be about 2 hours in the Kombi, as our vintage wagon isn't exactly built for speed. The time saving was appreciated though, as it was getting late and we still had some van chores to complete, not least of which was finding petrol. We were practically running on fumes and not having much luck. The petrol stations we found were either closed or open, and they just run out of fuel.
Oh shit. Petrol is currently unavailable at the moment. They're out of petrol.
It's a petrol station.
Eventually we did manage to find someone to drain our bank accounts.
80 euros. 80 euros. Didn't make 80 euros today. Spent much more than 80 euros today. This is starting to become a problem.
Water bags, please.
After a long day of road tripping, and by the time we'd finished with all of the Kombi chores, it was getting on for 10 PM.
Okay, it's got too late, too lazy to cook. So we've gone to a chipper, as they're called in Ireland. When I opened the bag, it didn't smell like food.
Didn't have great reviews on Google.
Why did you take us there?
Because it had the best of all the places that had really bad reviews. Everywhere here in this town has bad reviews.
Also, a battered sausage. Been battered within an inch of its life.
It looks so anemic.
I know, it looks really bad. The options were cook or get something quick from the takeaway. We've still got a bit of driving to do.
And it's what, 10:15?
The other option was to not eat, which is now looking like it might have been the best option. Be nice to get into the water as a group. Found a beach, baby. Surf's pretty small, so managed to encourage Faith into the water. Quite excited about that. Get to go surfing with Faith. Maybe we might even bring the dogs at some point. Is that a thermal rash guard?
It is a thermal rash vest, yes.
Out of bed, still sleeping. Could I be dead? Or is it something
Ready, Eddie?
I have done?
You ready? Is something?
Did I lead you to think that I was gone?
What a lovely beach, Banna Strand.
Yeah,
It's,
Kerry.
Rob, one of our patrons, recommended that we come here, along with Lahinch, the last one. So Thanks for the surf tips, Rob. Appreciate it, mate. We really appreciate you giving us a few tips, because it's making the island experience even better.
It's just as well because I know nothing about where the best surf is.
Once in a while, I get tired of talking. I put on a smile and let my alter ego out wherever I will go. The stains will always show. I'm trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me.
You enjoy your surfing experience?
I did.
Have you surfed in Ireland before?
No.
Time for an ice cream? Look at the selection of ice cream. Biggest ice cream shack I've ever seen.
Let's do it. We deserve it.
Hiya! Can I get a chocolate nut sundae and a sprinkle cone, please?
Oh. There's a lot of air in that. Wow, that is pretty impressive though. I'm going to eat my ice cream. Thumbnail right there. Interrupting this episode to bring you a newsflash. Just been donated this mayonnaise from a passing traveller from the roof of their car on a rather hot day. It looks like it's been around a while and it's at least 7 months out of date. Doesn't look like it's open though. That at least there's a plus.
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah, lovely.
Scruffy we look. I can't believe we're filming ourselves. Van life YouTubing has got to be like the worst kind of YouTubing, because every other YouTuber like looks in the mirror before they go on camera, whereas we just document ourselves
As a mess.
looking the worst we could possibly look. How many days has it been since we had a shower?
Well, we were in the sea yesterday.
How was this for a camp spot?
It was very peaceful.
Nice place to wake up, eh?
Yeah.
This fern forest is absolutely stunning.
Good views.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for this one, yeah. Looks like it too. I do think today we need to have a shower though, and this is a beautiful location for it, so let's do that.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Nice clean hair.
Try
I'm clean.
not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip.
Yes, back to being human.
Break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car.
When you're on the road for a long time, it's good to have a reset every now and again. Disappear away from the busy tourist trail, find a quiet camp spot that you have all to yourself, preferably surrounded by nature, and scrub the road dirt from your bones. We had good reason to clean up now too, because we were about to pay a visit to Faith's family and visit her hometown for the first time in a very long time. But that is a story for next time.